up, people? It's your boy Chig from Green Eagle Eye, coming to you again with a brand new video. This time, it is the player ratings portion of the video where I talk to you about Southampton's Arsenal's performance away to Southampton, and I give my player ratings for the Arsenal players. Big up to everyone that is inside. Please do stick a like on this video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Flirting with 11K like I have been for a little while now. Just trying to get there now. So if you can help me get to 11K, that'd be fantastic. Now, normally I have my partner in crime with me to do the damn thing, but he is, shall we say, otherwise undisposed, which is my classy way of saying I think he's taking a poop. So I figured rather than keep you guys waiting, I know he'll drop in at some point. Let me just get started, and then when he gets here, he'll get here. So hopefully you guys won't miss him too much while we get started today. I feel like, if you're wondering what I keep doing, keep touching my foot because I keep thinking like it feels like I've cut it, but I can't feel the cut. But anyway, okay, let's keep going. As you can tell, if you were around for Lee's rant towards the end of the watch along, he obviously wasn't happy. I can understand why, because obviously anyone that sleeps under a rock knows he's a big fan of Unai Emery. Always was. To be fair, that never really diminished. And he got sacked for being eighth, and people are doing cartwheels for Arteta being eighth, even though technically he put us in worse trouble in order for us to be rescued this season to be eighth. So it does seem kind of weird that people are like really celebrating Arteta's efforts at being eighth. I must admit, I do agree with him in that respect. Having said that, Southampton are a typical bogey side for us. They always have been. They tend to always cause us problems, even back in the Wenger days. It was disappointing, the performance that we put out for the FA Cup. And you would have preferred if there was one performance, if we could only have this performance for one competition, you would have ideally liked it to have been for that, because that's a competition that we could win versus a competition that we're eighth in. And I say eighth like that because the two teams around us have 3 games in hand on us. But again, nevertheless, you have to just go with the fact that, you know, Southampton are a decent side. We needed to take them seriously. They actually scored first, and we had to come back in very, very quickly. And actually, Nicolas Pepe got us back into the game. And then we kind of went on the roll from there. Just as I'm talking, guess who's just dropped in to the side to see, man? Let's see. Where's the
Pepe haters?
Treble winning Arsenal.
Yeah, we won the treble tonight. We've won the treble tonight. We're 4 points behind Liverpool trophy. Yes. We're 2 points behind Tottenham trophy. Yes. And we've won the above Chelsea trophy tonight. We've done a treble. In fact, we actually won the game as well. So it's actually a quadruple, really, isn't it? We're smashing it, bruv. Come on, Pandemic Pep's a hero, bruv. He's won 5 trophies since he's been here. We get to beat Man United twice trophy at the weekend as well. Don't worry about the 11 points behind Man City trophy. That's irrelevant, bruv. Don't want that anyway. Like, it's all about trophies, bruv. Yeah, and we've won more than anyone. So yeah. Oh dear. Nicolas Pepe. Where are the Pepe haters? Man scored more goals than Bukayo Saka this season, by the way.
That's what I want to know where the Pepe haters are. That's what I want.
They're hiding until he drops a stinker again. They can pay $1 and he's shit.
No, for me,
he's shit. Apparently, he's not worth. He ain't worth. He's not worth 72 million, by the way. He's not. But he was quality tonight. On the ball, sick. Off the ball, sicker. He was quality tonight off the ball, man. And that's why Cedric had such a good game tonight, because he was protecting him. Yeah, and presence, blood. Big up
I thought
Rance.
him and Cedric, they seem to.
Can you change that camera
have a
angle,
good
by the way? Can you put the camera angle on the back one, bruv? My face is too far in the screen, bruv. I can't do it. There we go. That's better.
Was it too close up for you?
Yeah, I can't, bruv. Turkish does it on that one as well, and I'm just like, bruv, I don't want my head as the whole screen. I've got a big head, bruv. Like, you could land a fucking jumbo jet on my forehead, bruv. My forehead is bigger than Arsenal's future under pandemic Pep, bruv. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I can't be having my foot, bruv. My hair. Look at the state of my hair. I need a haircut, bruv, and there's no barbers. Look at this little bit here, bruv. What's this little bit doing? Look,
if I comb my shit out, I tell you,
bruv. Look at this bit. What's this bit doing, bruv? Like, what's that all about? Look. Yeah.
Big up to everybody, like Omar says, who is the birthday boy.
Happy birthday, Omar. Happy birthday
to Omar. Please do stick a like on this video.
Happy 40th. It's his 40th today.
Subscriber. Please, it's 12. Oh, I already told you already. It's 12. It's 12. Stick a like.
Sorry, I was late, by the way. I was doing an Aubameyang, bruv. I had to go toilet, innit? I didn't want to do it in the fucking pitch, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
No worries. No worries. Oh. Anyway, stick a like on this video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. As we go through the player ratings, because we won't waste too much time on them. I think Arsenal won. I don't think there's much to really kind of brag on about. We're eighth. We're eighth in inverted commas. Like I said, because I think it won't be long before we're actually 10th. But, you know, I think we did in the end what we had to do. And I think now it's just about us building some sort of consistency. I think for more than anything, that's what I want to see out of the players. I want to see some consistent performances out there from Pepe. I do think we're getting that from Saka at the moment, so I won't bitch too much about Saka. From Cedric, from, you know, the likes of, you know, Partey still doesn't look fit to me, but we'll see what happens. Leno has found some form as well. He's playing pretty well.
He's actually been very good. He's actually been one of our. In fact, if you look at the last 6 games, or the last 8 games, he's probably been our best player. Yeah, everyone's hyping up like Smith Rowe, Saka, and rightly so. They've been good, yeah, been really good. Saka's turning into a top-class footballer. Yeah, I thought Smith Rowe first 25 minutes was sick. After that, he kind of faded a little bit. He did some good moments, but he still faded. He had a good 25-minute burst and then dropped off a lot. Yeah. But if you actually look at Leno in the last 6 to 8 games, he's probably been our best player. Yeah, and
I can see what you're saying. Yeah, pound for pound, if you like.
Yeah, pound for pound. You don't get the credit because obviously, you know, he should be saving up. Like the camera saves he was making tonight were great to look at. They're standard saves, isn't it? But he's still made some big saves in some games. The Andy Carroll double save, the save against Che Adams at the weekend, albeit we lost the game in the end, but the save he made in that when it bounced up in front of him, them saves are hard saves, bruv, yeah? The ones he did tonight were kind of camera saves that were just standard saves, yeah? But still got to save them, innit?
No, you're right, because I think it is worth mentioning because, you know, I think neither of us are overly convinced by him, but both of us have spotted that very recently his form has gotten very, very good. Some of the things that I was complaining about before, he seems to have made it.
Sorry to cut you off, Chick. That's because we haven't got what people think is an agenda. We're not allowed to praise Leno. We're not allowed to praise Leno.
My biggest complaints about him.
Flip-flop, mate. We're not allowed to praise him. We're flip-flops.
Yeah. I mean, one of my biggest complaints about him was the distribution factor and how quickly he releases the ball. And actually, for me, that's one of the things that I think he's really improved in. Like recognizing the game and when we're in transition and when we need that ball released quickly. Those were the things that I had a massive issue with him as a goalkeeper. So if he can continue to do that, continue to work on his concentration, because he still does have dodgy moments, but I do see the improvement there. And that's me recognizing that for sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's go into the player ratings. Guys, you know how we do this by now with player ratings. I call a name out. Me and Lee will give our opinion and our scores. It's usually followed by bitching by you lot. Don't do that. Instead, give your player, give your rating, what your score would be out of 10 in terms of, you know, your score and your comment and what you think it is. And I'll try and capture it as much as possible. All right. Big up to everyone that is watching on Periscope. Big up to everybody that is watching on YouTube. Do me a favor, stick a like on the video, hit the subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube, share the video around no matter where you are, especially if you're on Twitter right now. And yeah, that would help me. Right. So let's speak of the aforementioned Bernd Leno. I actually thought he played reasonably well today. Made, like you say, more of a camera performance today. A couple of decent camera saves. Wasn't integral, but was reasonably alert. And I'll give him a 7 out of 10.
Agreed. 7. Standard 7s. Yeah, man. He's been sick. Yeah, he's been sick. There was one where it was like straight at him, but he hit it well hard. I think it was Che Adams. Hit it so hard, it was straight at him. Bruv, he could have easily parried that straight back into danger. The one where Danny Ings...
the one that you thought he could have caught in the first half.
Yeah, the one where Danny Ings turned into Messi, bruv.
Yeah.
He came out and narrowed that angle so well, it was mad. So yeah, 7. Okay. 7. Yeah, I thought he was good, man. I thought he was very good tonight.
Okay. Hector Bellerin, right back.
Hecky B. It's a tough one because the amount of times I dug him out for not overlapping, admiring Smith Rowe passes, Saka thinking, yo, I can just do it on my own. I don't need you. Defensively, he weren't shit, but he weren't great.
I'm getting attacked by moths around here. That's why I keep turning off the fucking camera.
I can't stand moths, bro. They're like, I'm scared of moths, bro.
Flying in my face.
Somebody put a moth about this big, it was as big as my head, bruv, down my back. I've been petrified. They're like baby bats, bruv. I'm petrified of moths, even the tiny ones, bruv.
I'm not petrified of them, but it keeps flying in my face.
Bellerin. What do I give Bellerin? I'm going to give Bellerin a 4. I think he was actually very good at the weekend. He was better at the weekend than he was today. Yeah, he's putting some good crosses in the box recently, to be fair to him. But I just don't like the way that he don't overlap. Every time Saka gets the ball, he's inside. No, run round him, mate. Give him an option so then he can come inside. Yeah, and I think he's just shit, if I'm honest, bruv. Like, we need to upgrade that area real quick. And we're not. I know
what you're saying because I've seen him play worse. To be honest.
He weren't shit. He weren't shit, but I thought he was.
Like you say, he just. I don't know if he just doesn't like playing right back, but he doesn't
like playing football, bruv. Let's be real. He's even admitted he don't like watching football. He don't study football. He just thinks that. Well, the only reason I do it is because I'm half decent at it. He's even admitted that, bruv. Yeah. So the geezer don't want to be here in the first place. He's just doing it because it pays him well. It's just
the basic understanding of overlaps that he just doesn't. Like you say, for me, it's almost like he crowds where Partey plays a lot of the time.
Yeah, and Xhaka.
Yeah. So
maybe he's being told to do that though, because watch him when he's on a transition without the ball and we're going back the other way. Yeah, it's always Rob Holding going out to right back position. I've said this multiple times this season. Yeah, Rob Holding is telling him come inside and play centre back. Yeah. Like, that's probably something they've worked on in training. The fact that with the ball, you come inside as inverted. Without the ball, Rob Holding goes out to right back and you come inside as centre back. That's got, bruv, because it don't happen down Tierney side. So it must be something they've worked on in training.
But it doesn't happen when Cedric plays there.
When Cedric plays there, he don't do it, which is, I don't get it, bruv. Yeah. He's just shit. I'm giving him a 4.
I'll give him a 5. I've seen him play worse in that position. For sure. Okay. Rob Holding.
This is a tough one to mark as well, to be fair. I'm just going to go standard 5 on him. I don't think he was great. I didn't really notice him a lot, which is always a good thing. He had a couple of moments where he was sloppy in possession. couple of moments where he won possession back. I didn't really notice him as much as I normally do. Yeah, because sometimes I sit there and I think, what the fuck are you doing, mate? Yeah, I didn't have that moment with him tonight. It wasn't the worst performance I've ever seen. I'm just going to go standard 5 with him, bruv.
Similarly, I actually thought it was one of his more consistent games because, like you say, there was not a time. Usually, there's a time with Holding where I think, oh no. He looked, I won't say composed, but reasonably tidy today. So I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Next to him, David Luiz had that dodgy moment, that really dodgy moment that could have really cost us a goal at a crucial time.
Yeah.
So I'll give him a 6 as well.
I'm going to give him a 4.
Okay.
I thought he was worse than Holding.
Well, up until then, but it was just that moment where I was just like, what happened?
Yeah, a few, bruv, where he was passing the ball off key. Like Holding done it a couple of times, but Holding kind of steadied himself, and I didn't really notice anything he did wrong after that. Yeah, didn't notice anything he did great, to be fair. But David Luiz panics me, mate. Yeah, the one where Cedric came in right on. I can't remember the sub that came on with the dreads. Yeah, that was the one you're on about, where he took the goal kick and it just went straight through everyone. Yeah. Then David Luiz gets in the box and jumps out the way. Cedric saved his ass again. That happened a couple of times, bruv. Yeah. David Luiz is a weird player. Sometimes he looks like a fucking world-class centre-back. Other times he just looks bang average dog shit, bruv. Yeah. Tonight, I wouldn't say he was either. I'd just say he was shit. Like, he weren't bang average shit tonight. He was just shit. I'm going to give him a 4.
Okay. Cedric.
He actually smashed it tonight. He was...
Considering he was one of the worst players against Southampton over the weekend, I mean, his name in the same position was a big shock to me. I was like, huh? Yeah. But actually, he clearly did something right. Maybe potentially in training. Showed Arteta actually.
Well, yeah, you've got to do it in training. It doesn't matter what you do on match day, mate. You've got to do it in training at this club, innit? If you're training well and you're sucking the manager off, you're sweet, you're in.
But hey, this was the one circumstance where he would have been correct because he clearly showed he learned something about the position. And fair play. Got himself a really good performance. I don't think people were talking about him being man of match. I didn't see that, but I saw a much better understanding of the position defensively, like you said earlier in the watch along. I thought he was very good. Attacking wise, bar the last goal, I don't think he contributed that much attacking wise. But yeah, I'm gonna say 7 out of 10.
I'm gonna give him an 8.
Okay. Thank you, by the way, Pickin, for your donation.
I think attacking, he had a couple of good moments. Nothing major. I said it during the watch along. I said defensively he's been solid. Offensively, not great. He then set up Saka for the Laka goal. And I think people have got gas because of that. Yeah. It's like, oh, he did one good moment. Like, I've seen people tag me on Twitter tonight saying, what do you think to Pepe playing left wing? Well, because he had one good game. You, man, were all telling me Pepe was shit a week ago. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is what our fans do, bruv. But yeah, I do think that Cedric was helped by the fact that he had Pepe tracking back. Yeah. Because I do think, although Saka tracked back on Bellerin's side, yeah, Saka's I wouldn't say that, because Saka got man of the match tonight, and you can argue that with Pepe or Cedric. I would have gone with any of the three. I just preferred Pepe's performance tonight. Saka didn't help Bellerin as much as Pepe helped Cedric, which made Cedric look better. But at the same time, yeah, when you look at the performance of Cedric, most of their good stuff, Southampton, was coming down Cedric's side, so it weren't coming down Bellerin's side, which means Saka didn't have to help so much. But yeah, Cedric, do you know what? That was probably the one surprise for me. The fact he was in the team was a shock anyway. Yeah, but the fact that his performance was so much better than it was at the weekend, it was like, rah, where were you at the weekend, bro? Like, where were you? Where was this performance? Because if you'd had a better performance at the weekend, we might have actually fucking had a chance. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I'm going to give him an 8, bro. I thought he was decent tonight.
Okay. In the middle, Thomas Partey.
7.
I'll give him a 7 as well. I'm still not convinced he's fit.
No.
But I thought largely, I mean, he's got so much quality that even when he's half fit, he's a presence in that middle. And I do think that Granit Xhaka fanboys him a little bit and is a bit in awe of him. Because I have noticed that Xhaka is attempting to try and impress him. I don't know if it's always working. But yeah, I'll give him a 7. Xhaka, I'm going to give a 6-2, incidentally.
I'm going to give Xhaka a 7.
Okay.
Apparently, we disagree. We don't disagree on anything, mate, but we're disagreeing on player ratings tonight. Do you know what I'm saying? Apparently, we just agree with each other. Yeah, I thought with Partey. Let me just quickly say about Partey. Right, I thought with Partey, there were so many times he just looks clumsy on the ball, and I think that's because he isn't 100% fit. This is my worry with this manager, and this is my worry with this Odegaard that we've signed. Yeah, look at his picture. Fucking hell. Man looks like a llama, bruv. Yeah. And that ain't him either. He's just done that on Photoshop or something. But you see what it is. You see with this Odegaard that's coming in. This is my worry for this kid coming in, because he is clearly not fit, Thomas Partey, and we are rushing it and forcing it. Yeah, this kid that we're bringing in is injury prone level 100. Thomas Partey has never been injury prone ever. Yeah. He's now becoming an injured, not looking fit type of player since he's been at Arsenal, which isn't helping our season, because when he is in our team, we look a whole lot fucking better. Yeah. And tonight I thought Partey in stages looked great. In other times, I just thought you're just sloppy on the ball, bruv. You're clumsy as fuck at times. Yeah. And he got away with it a few times because the ball bounced nicely off his shin or his knee or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. On other occasions, that put them clean through on our back four or on our centre back. So I think that Xhaka mopped up quite well when he did fuck up and they did get past. At the same time, Xhaka infuriates the fucking life out of me, mate. Yeah, stupid fouls, giving the ball away. But I think that him next to Partey is probably our best pairing. And I don't even like saying that because I can't stand the geezer, but I do think he had a good performance tonight. So yeah, 7 for Xhaka, bruv. 7 for Partey.
Okay. Akash Antil, thank you for your generous donation. Appreciate that. About Bellerin's positioning, the reason he inverts is because Saka holds up the ball holds up the width on the right and therefore frees up space on the inside. So no point in him overlapping. I think that's BS, because every time you see anyone else do that, literally it helps the winger. It always helps the winger when somebody goes.
Do you know what? No, he does. Sorry to cut you off. He does make a good point. Yeah, but
does he?
The person that should be where Bellerin is either Thomas Partey or Granit Xhaka, who's ever playing that side. Yeah, it shouldn't, or even Smith Rowe, who's floating around. Yeah, it shouldn't be Hector Bellerin, the right back. He is the only right back in this Premier League that does that. Yeah, no other right back does it. When you watch Kyle Walker at City, the club that we've got Pandemic Pep from, he's probably one of the most attacking fullbacks in the league. Yeah, I think he's on his way out now. I don't think he's as good as he was 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, but he's always overlapping. Tonight, there was times where and I said this to you, I said the ball's pinged over the top from Smith Rowe. Bellerin's just admiring the pass, going, wow, I wish I could pass 60 yards like that. Then he's realised, oh shit, I better fucking go and run. By which time Saka's gone, well, he's miles away. I might as well take him on myself and win the free kick. Yeah,
bro,
that's where the goal could be.
Any other right back doesn't do what Bellerin does. Any other right back. I know. Yes. Here's the thing. He says that, right? Cool. He does that when Pepe plays on the right as well. So what are you saying? Can't be the same reason. That's just the way he plays the position.
And the reason he cuts in inverted is because he doubts his pace now. Yeah, because he can't overtake anyone. Yeah. When he did get into the position, in a potential overlap. It wasn't even an overlap. It was just that Saka had come inside so far forward and couldn't pass to Bellerin because he had man on him. So Bellerin just moved out to where Saka was. It weren't an overlap. Yeah, like that's where I feel Smith Rowe should be, or that's where I feel like maybe Partey or Xhaka should be, is where Bellerin is. Yeah. And it's not, it's our right back. When you watch Pepe and Maitland-Niles play down that side, Maitland-Niles is on his bike every time. As soon as the ball's pinged out to Pepe, he's on his bike and overlapping, bro. You watch any fullback in this league, left or right, yeah, they're going overlapping. Tierney don't come inside. So why is Bellerin? The reason Bellerin's coming inside is he don't rate his pace anymore.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Bruv. I'd get rid of him. But listen, he makes a good point, but at the same time, it should be Smith Rowe, Xhaka or Partey in that position where the space is, because there is space. And then you have somebody on the overlap, because when you have somebody on the overlap, you're taking out the right back, the left back, because he's occupied with Saka. When you've got an overlap, you're now moving a centre back out, which means Laka gets more space in the box. Yeah, the midfielder then has to drop back in, which leaves the space outside the box for your midfielder, Smith Rowe, Saka, Partey, or Xhaka. Sorry. Yeah, and that's how Man City grind teams down, because they're constantly on overlaps, bruv. Yeah, that's how Liverpool do it. They constantly suck out the centre back with an overlap. Yeah, because then your central midfielder, your DM, then has to drop into centre back. Yeah, so it's a good point. It's just the wrong personnel in that position for me.
100%. Also, it makes another point as well. Sorry, puts up another donation. Also, we play 3-2-5 on the ball remaining. That Xhaka drops into left back, meaning that Holding shifts to right back, and Bellerin puts up to that position. Still not good. Oh, we know what's happening. We know what's happening. It's just like you say, those are some of the holes in the team which teams like to pinpoint and target. So yeah,
and
we know what's happening.
Every single team pinpoints that. Every single team. Yeah, because I watched a little bit of the Leeds United versus Newcastle game earlier. Leeds goal, their first goal, they had 6 players in Newcastle's box, bruv. They're away from home with 6 players in their box for the first goal. Yeah. How many times do we have 6 players in the opposition box? How comes Leeds United can outrun every team in the Premier League apart from Chelsea this season? How can the Championship team be the fittest team in the league? Yeah. Makes no sense to me. How can we not do the press? Look at fucking Liverpool. I know they're struggling with injuries and they're not in good form at the minute, yeah? But Liverpool have been relentless for nearly 3 seasons with press. Why can't we do that? We can't do that for more than 2 games, bruv. Yeah, can't, because all of a sudden you then get a muscle injury like Tierney. You get a muscle injury like fucking Marie. You get a muscle injury like other players in the team. Why can't we?
Enough, I thought we did do that well today. I thought that was the one thing we did well. We did press, and that was why.
Yeah, Lacazette led the line well today. He did do that on the keeper a lot today. Lacazette was actually very good today. He was winning free kicks as well today as well, which is saying that he don't normally do, because he normally fucking theatrically rolls around like a clown. Yeah. And there we go.
Let's finish this up real quick. Emil Smith Rowe. I'm going to go give Emil a 7. I think most people would give him an 8. But I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he played well. Faded as the game went on for me.
I thought he faded in the first half.
Yeah.
Like, first 20 minutes, he was everywhere. He was buzzing around. I thought he was sick, and I thought, here we go. Yeah, then the last part of that first half, the second half of the first half, I thought he was pretty poor, bruv. Yeah, the second half, he had some lovely little touches, like lovely little moments where he was flicking it over the player and he's pinging it down. Yeah, some lovely little balls, but didn't affect the game in the second half of the game like he did in the first half of the game, especially in the first half of the first half. So above average, decent player. Hopefully he's not injured, because he went off and it looked like he was injured. So hopefully, fingers crossed, he's all right. I'm going to give him a 6, bruv. I thought he was good, but faded massively.
Okay. On the right hand side, Bukayo Saka, my man in the match. Boy, was excellent. Looked tricky from pretty early on. Had their left back on toast. Got us back into the game through, I think it was an assist that he got. And yeah, it was just generally very tricky. Got himself a goal, got himself an assist. For me, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. Love him. Love him, love him, love him.
I'm going to give him an 8.
Of course you are. Hate.
I'm not a hater. What are you chatting about? I ain't no hater. You're chatting about hater. I'm going to give him an 8. And the reason I'm going to give him an 8 is because I think Pepe was better. And I think that him and Cedric were a very close second to Pepe. I thought Pepe was our best player, bruv. He did get a goal, very good goal, rounded the keeper, composure level 100. The pass for him to, the pass from Cedric to him was sick, but he had to kind of take it in his stride. Yeah, and he slowed his run down and did it perfectly. And the first time pass, to have the vision to do it, the waiter pass was sick. Yeah, so, but like I said earlier, he didn't have to track back and help Bellerin as much as Pepe had to track back and help Cedric, because they were attacking more down Cedric's side, which is why I think Pepe off the ball was better than Saka off the ball. On the ball, they were both sick. Yeah, so I'm going to give him an 8.
Okay. Pepe, I'm going to give him an 8. How about that? I thought he played very well, very tricky, got himself the goal that brought us back into the name very well, playing on the left-hand side, which is not his side. But generally looked hungry today. Can't buy 90 minutes to save his life. Will probably, most definitely, be dropped for United. But you can only do what you can do. I still refuse to tap out on him, even if some people do. So, yeah, for me, 8 out of 10.
My man of the match, 9.
Okay.
Yeah, and the reason I'm giving him a 9, his goal was class. He was playing on the left. He's normally playing on the right. His work rate off the ball was immense today. Yeah, in terms of helping and doubling up on Cedric's side. But not only that, he was giving Cedric an out ball as well, or an option to come in like he did when he pinged that ball to Saka, because he would overlap. Yeah, he would overlap Cedric, or he would go back and help Cedric so Cedric could overlap. Yeah, I don't feel that Saka had to do so much without the ball than Pepe did today. Yeah, I thought he was sick, bruv. And it was funny that when it looked like he was going off and then he stayed on.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, now he'll probably be dropped for the game at the weekend against Man United, which, by the way, he actually smashed last year. Luke Shaw's still spinning, bruv. But yeah, he'll probably be dropped. But yeah, he was my man of the match. And I thought he was sick. And that is why I've not tapped out on the guy. Because I feel if you give this geezer a run of games, 10, 15, 20 games like we're giving Willian, this guy score your goals. Bro, he scored more goals than Saka this season. I've said this. He's got the same. He's got 1 assist less now. Saka got that assist tonight. But he's got more goal contributions, yeah, than Saka this season. In less minutes, 500 minutes less. That's what, 4 games? 5 games nearly? Less? And people can sit and chat shit about the Europa League all they like. If Bukayo Saka scored the winner in the final of the Europa League, you wouldn't be dismissing the goal then, would you? True, isn't it? Yeah. He scores important goals as well, by the way. He scored the goal tonight that got us back in the game. He scored the goal against Sheffield United that won us the game. Yeah, this guy's a big player for us. But if he scored goals against United, he scored goals that fucking put us back in games against Brighton and shit like that. But he scored killer goals against fucking West Ham. Yeah, back when Freddie was the manager. But this geezer scores goals that get you back in the game or win you games. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Fucking 9. 100% 9. 9. My man of the match, bruv.
Who else?
Willian. Oh, Lacazette. How could we forget
Lacazette? Of course, yeah. Got himself a goal. Looked like it hurt. What do you reckon?
Hopefully he's okay, because he's shanked into the flipping post at 100 mile an hour. Yeah. But hopefully he's all right. And he worked his fucking nuts off Like, and Pete, I would sit there and dismiss work rate. You should have work rate. Fact, yeah. Tonight, he kind of set the tempo at times for the press, which made them make errors. And their goalkeeper tonight was fucking dog shit, by the way. Yeah. And that was because he kept pressing him. Yeah. Or fucking, and then Saka would go. Then Pepe would go. Yeah. They worked really well tonight, them three, man. I thought Lacazette was sick, brother. I'm giving him an 8.
Okay, cool. For me, I'll give him an 8 as well. I thought he worked hard, got himself a goal, deserved that goal, clattered himself.
Yeah.
At the time, but yeah, is what it is. Got himself an equaliser, and yeah, just we're doing it that way. Apparently, I'm trending on Twitter.
Are you really?
Apparently, yes.
Big up to you, mate.
Apparently. But anyway, it is what it is. Okay, cool. Substitutes. Willian. 3.
Willian, nah, man, about 3. I'm talking 3, bruv. What did he do when he come on?
Yeah, didn't do shit.
0.
Yeah.
None of the standard 5s and 3s around here, bruv. You done nothing when you came on. 0. Yeah, Willian, what did he do? Tell me something he done.
Didn't do shit.
Thank you.
Well, I suppose we did score when he came on. So that is something, I guess.
Well, that's irrelevant. That's like saying that Mesut Ozil ended the trophy drought just because he rocked up, bruv.
Yeah.
When he did fuck all in any of the trophies. Yeah, Willock 0. He didn't get on for long enough. Who else came on? I can't remember. Did we only make 2? Trying to think who else. I think we only made 2. Oh, no, El Neni.
Oh, Nene.
El Neni. So fuck it, I'm giving him a 0 as well.
Yeah, do you know what? Fuck it. I just remembered. I missed a super chat where somebody said they found out the reason why we start off with 6. No, Phil, I've not seen it. I couldn't care less what that idiot has to say about me. Yeah, sorry, mate. I can't remember what he said, but he said that there was an actual reason why. I'll read it next time. Just obviously, I'm a bit distracted by people saying that DT has tweeted about me or some shit like that. I don't know. So
probably crying again.
He's finally got himself a win. Oh dear! It's like I only acknowledged it in my last video, but all right, mate. No worries. Anyway, I can't remember. El Nene, we'll give a 0. William,
I'm giving all 0 too. All 3 of the sub 0. What did they do in the game? They impacted it 0, bruv.
Who was the other sub?
William, Willock, and El Neni.
El Neni, okay.
Yeah, William, Willock, El Neni.
Okay.
Yeah, none of them did anything when they came on, bro. Fuck it. None of them.
Right. And then finally, your boy Arteta.
Pandemic Pep. Are we scoring high scores because he actually did put a team out to win the game today, like he didn't do at the weekend? Is that a thing now?
Give him a 7.
I'm a fuck.
What were you going to give him?
A 7 when he did what he should have done at the weekend and cost us a trophy at the weekend.
What are you going to give him now?
5.
Ah.
Yeah. Why would I give him a massive score when he cost us a trophy at the weekend?
To be fair, now let me play devil's advocate.
Not doing what he should have been doing, yeah. And then because he's done it in this game, which is fucking meaningless in the grand scheme of things, yeah, right? I'm supposed to sit here and knock one out, bro. If we sacked a manager by being 8th in the table with 3 losses, we're now all knocking one out because he's got us 8th in the table on 8 losses. No. He should have put that team out at the weekend, yeah, because staying in the FA Cup and actually trying to win a trophy is more important than going from 11th to fucking 8th, mate. Yeah, 5, not good enough. Pandemic Pep out. See, I'm not hiding. I'm not hiding. I'm here every day, bruv.
You can't be serious. Do you know what they're showing?
Go on.
Apparently, I was laying back, right? So I was laying back. And I shit you not, my hands were nowhere near my penis or anything.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But I was doing that, and I shake a little bit. And AFTV related has basically quote tweeted it and said, "Chicks busted a nut."
Well, that's all right. It's exposure for you and me, mate.
All right. Thanks.
All news is good news, bruv.
I actually thought it was the other thing. Okay.
No, all news is good news, bruv.
Sure. All right.
Yeah, come on.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, all news is good news, bruv. Let it crack on.
Oh, dear. All right. Anyway, at least now I can take my mind off it. I didn't know what it was before. People were just commenting on that.
Why don't this fucking do what I'm trying to do?
Anyway.
That's pissing me off, bruv. Seriously.
Anyway. So I know you're going to be like, I know what you're going to say as soon as we're off air. I know exactly what you're going to tell me.
No, I'm trying to do something on Photoshop and it's just fucking me off because it ain't doing it. Because I'm trying to set my stream up. Yeah, and it's just fucking doing my nutting. But never mind. It is what it is. Anyway, Pandemic Pep 5. Well, I'm supposed to knock one out because he took us from 11th to 8th tonight when he should have put that team out at the weekend. We'd be in the cup still. The same cup that gave him any fucking credibility as a football manager.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Man.
All right. 5 out of 10. I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a little more credit. We won. Guess we're 8th. Onwards and upwards, right?
Yeah, man. We won the treble tonight, bruv.
Onwards and upwards to United. And yeah. All right. Well, I suppose I'm gonna let you all go and imagine me apparently wanking according to AFTV related. I can't believe that. I literally laid back in the sofa. Oh my god! I'm not even. Oh dear! I'm not even doing anything. Just relaxing. Oh shit! Internet is undefeated. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. Please do enjoy your night, even if it is laughing at me. You won't break me, though, people. You won't break me. I'm too stubborn. I'm Nigerian, so you won't break me. So do stick a like on the video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and look at this geezer.
I can't even say I'm fucking on a different screen, bruv.
Okay. And yes, we'll be back. Yes, I will be back to do a preview tomorrow with Ola and with Will, and hopefully with Stel tomorrow, because I'll get all three of them together for United Arsenal preview. And then obviously myself and Lee will be back for Man United and Arsenal, and I'll bring all my new wanker friends with me. So, so yes, thank you very much for tuning in, and Arteta out as always. All right, take care, people. Peace.